Absolutely typical. On the day I feel ill and head to bed, and I slept most of yesterday, by the way, which is why I haven't yet acknowledged your comments. One of the maddest incidents of the year happens, and I'm late to the party. But never mind. Some of you might not have seen it, and some of you just want to hear my take on it. So here it is. By the way, I'm not on camera because I look terrible. A video has surfaced and has been shared online at lightning rates of a Metropolitan Police community support officer who clearly needs some support of his own, playing ball games in what is believed to be a South London park. And no, boys, I don't have information on which park it was, so you won't be going cottaging there. Although the video was erected on Twitter on Wednesday night, it is not yet known when the incident took place, but I would find it hard to believe that anyone who recorded this would wait long before uploading it. The PCSO must have really wanted to be part of the gang that is the real police, seeing as disgusting sexual acts seems to be more prolific in the police, the Met especially, than solving crimes and serving people. The Met spurted into action and a criminal investigation into the matter was initiated. The Dirty Bertie was soon after arrested, thanks to the person who filmed the incident managing to get their collar number on film after they had confronted the plod who had his plonker out. And let's be fair, polishing your helmet should really be done in the station before you hit the streets. Police say that they were made aware of the video at around 11:30 on Wednesday night, at which point they shot into action with officers working through the night to get the facts. The PCSO involved, or Police Cretin Sexual Offender as I shall now have to call them, is attached to the Metropolitan Police's Roads and Traffic Policing Command, and as we all know, Roads Traffic Police are the biggest tossers out there. He was arrested on suspicion of outraging public decency and was taken to Croydon Nick, where he was held. And it's a good thing he wasn't taken to Charing Cross, because they'd probably be high-fiving him. After he washed his hands, of course. In the clip, the fat porker can be seen watching something on his mobile phone and looking over his shoulder to make sure he and what he's watching are alone, whilst tugging his pigs in blanket. Which I would suggest was some kind of XXX video, and not the Vin Diesel type. But I am hoping to God, although I'm not religious, that the video wasn't of something more sinister. And I think many of you probably know what I mean by that. The Metropolitan Police spokesperson said on Thursday the 31st of March a man was arrested on suspicion of outraging public decency. He remains in custody. The man arrested is a serving police cretin sexual offender attached to the Roads and Transport Policing Command. The arrest follows a video which was circulated online and came to the attention of police. Inquiries into the circumstances are ongoing. The spokesman added that the Directorate of Professional Standards had been informed and a referral has been made to the IOPC. A police source has said for a PCSO to be filmed doing that is hugely embarrassing. It beggars belief. I just can't understand what he was thinking. Well, I think most of us can probably imagine what he might have been thinking. I'm just glad he's now in custody and isn't a fully warranted officer. Yeah, only probably because he got caught. I wonder if this was an initiation test for PCSOs to become fully fledged uniformed gang members. Besides, being fully warranted or not is still part of the police, so I don't see what having a warrant or not has to do with it. He still wears a uniform. So Commander Kyle Gordon, who is in charge of the Met's Road and Transport Policing Command, said, "I know that everyone will be absolutely shocked by this video. I'm absolutely horrified and saddened by incidents such as this, as are all decent officers and staff, for which there aren't many. They are contrary to everything we stand for. I would like to reassure everyone that we are working as fast as we possibly can to identify the full circumstances of what took place. As soon as we became aware of the video just before midnight, we acted immediately. Officers worked throughout the night and a serving member of the police staff was arrested in the early hours of this morning and taken into custody. As a criminal investigation is now underway, we are limited in what further details we can discuss. However, we will keep the public updated at significant stages of the inquiry." Now, I am genuinely shocked. Not in the sense that a cop has been caught tossing himself off in a park, but I'm, I'm, I'm speechless. I am genuinely lost for words over this. Could this be? Could this be a setup of some description in this ever increasing attempt at vilifying men? Could this be? When I first saw it, to be honest, I thought it was one of those videos you get on Facebook where somebody dresses up as the police, goes and does something crazy, like hanging upside down from a railing with skid marks on their pants, which is a setup for views for certain people, like Jarvo and Disco Boy, who do this quite frequently. But when I read that it was a serving police, when I read that they admitted it was a serving police constable, then I realised that it wasn't a joke, and it was, it was a real truncheon in his hand, so to speak. It made me think. It made me start wondering whether or not this was some kind of a setup still, but more in line with the men are bad way of thinking. I don't know. I don't suppose we ever will. But what I do know is this is yet another Metropolitan Police Constable, or rather PCSO, Police Cretin Sexual Offender, who has shown just how sick, depraved, and not fit for purpose the police are. I can't imagine this copper, I can't imagine this PCSO, whilst on his beat, excuse the pun, just decided to watch some porn on his phone, pull his plonker out, and relieve some stress. I can't believe that. So this person must have displayed some kind of tendency, shall we say. Maybe he spoke in certain ways to certain people. Maybe he was one of these people that sends disgusting messages, like the Charing Cross police, who have been caught out sending all sorts of really vile and disgusting messages. Maybe he was one of, somebody that was in one of those groups. I don't know. And I don't think we're ever going to find out the truth, because, let's face it, we can't really trust the police these days. But regardless, the most important part of all of this is how I was ill and I wasn't able to bring this to you yesterday. um, and I'm still not well today, by the way. But this, I could not leave this. I could not leave this till after the weekend to bring it up. So I've had to come and do this now. Anyway, let me hear your puns in the comments, because I'm sure many of you have got lots of funny things to say about this. Although it's not a funny situation, my brain is really not working this morning, and I've been trying to think of some puns to sort of spread throughout the report, but I've not done very well today. So let me hear yours in the comments below. Let me hear what you think. I don't expect everybody, as I've always said, I never expect everybody to agree with anything I've got to say. And the reason that I do this channel and I leave the comments open to everybody is to have discussions. Whether we agree or not makes no difference. We can still agree to disagree and still talk and still be friendly. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think maybe this was a setup of some description? Do you think the guy is just twisted in the head? Do you think the guy... I don't even know. I'm really struggling to think today, and it's not just because it's an absolutely astonishing situation. Plus my head's not working properly today, and I will be going to get back into bed very shortly. But But let me know what you think. And although I might not be able to interact with you in the comments today, I will certainly come back and join you either later today or definitely tomorrow. So so there we go. Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.